on the Pantless podcast. Ronnie is actually Maine. He's not actually Ronnie.
I've heard nothing but bad about it. Bruce Willis.
Yes, the boss.
See,
Goat
it's
sucker.
Welcome to the Pantless podcast. And now your hosts, Austin and Travis. Take it away, guys.
Well, hey there. Welcome back.
Hey guys, welcome
We're
to
back.
episode 8, Pantless podcast.
It's a new year. It's 2021. We are actually recording this in 2021.
Yes.
We're not losers.
Yep.
Doing this ahead of time. We're actually behind schedule for when we normally would record, but
we're still
welcome back.
We're still doing it ahead of time, just not that much ahead of time.
Heck yeah.
But still behind, despite being ahead.
Yeah.
So,
So, like I said, welcome back. This is episode 7.
8.
8.
Yeah, we did 7 last week.
I'm
okay.
an episode behind.
It's okay. And I hope you guys are nice
So-
and comfy and not wearing pants. I don't know if you can see this. I'm doing it.
I'm
Right.
actually wearing nothing below this shirt, so I better not show you.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah. So, how have you been doing today?
Man,
Or this week, Austin?
This week has been a great week. It's been a great week. Coming off of third day of no work. Tomorrow will be day 4. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I went to work Thursday, but didn't do much.
Right. That's.
So,
I hope that's how everybody was. I hope nobody did much at all. I was getting I was getting some messages about some people that were actually working and were kind of upset about actually working, but I was like, well, I'm not working, so tough. That's how it goes.
there you go.
Yeah.
So,
Jump into our picks of the week and then
Well-
see where it goes, or what do you got? You got anything?
jump into the sports moment.
Yeah, the NFL picks
So,
of the week. Oh my
yeah.
God, this guy does it better than I do it.
NFL Picks of the Week.
But
NFL picks of the week.
Let's get those.
All right.
Let's get those picks put up so
Yeah.
all of our YouTube people can actually see what's up, and all of our podcast
Yeah.
people can just imagine what it looks like. Oh, speaking of podcast
I wish
people,
I could-
we do want to give a shout out to the person in Honduras that checked us out through the
Yeah.
podcast. I'm sure that you're hooked and you're listening to every minute of every episode now. So whoever you are, you get a shout out. Find us on YouTube. Leave us a comment so the world can see who you are, because you are the real MVP.
There you go.
So there you go.
Heck
All
yeah,
right.
I'd actually forgotten all about that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's
But keep listening.
Our-
Send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. Comment
Yes.
down below. Find us on YouTube.
yeah. What language
Whatever
do they
way
speak
you
in
pick up.
Honduras? Is it Spanish? I don't know.
I don't know, Austin. Don't put me on the spot like that. I don't know these things.
Hondursian.
Yeah.
So
Don't hurt. You're gonna hurt her feelings.
look at this. I'm excited. This is a good one. Steelers,
Yeah.
Browns. Oh my goodness, because these are two teams that have been good, but then lately have been bad. They've
Half the they shut the Cleveland Browns facility down today
my goodness.
for COVID reasons. Like half their team is out for COVID.
Yeah, I know they were missing a bunch of wide receivers last week.
That all happened like days after I put this together because I think Wednesday I put this together. I was ahead of schedule this time.
Nice.
But I figured Steelers, Browns have to win. Browns, I think if the Browns lose, they miss the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
So I'm going to pick first, and I'm going to throw down. Sorry if this was your pick, Austin. I think the Browns take this win. I want to see the Browns make the playoffs.
I am also going to pick the Browns, sir. I know you hate that. We're tied right now in our picks, so wouldn't it be great if we just matched up everything down the line and then we force the tie. That's not going to
Hey.
happen because I know there are two picks that we're not picking the same.
Yeah. Over-unders a 42. I'll let you go first.
All right, 42. I know both teams are kind of decimated and looking bad,
Well-
but I think they're going to go over.
Okay. I forgot to mention as well, I'm pretty sure most of the Steelers' offensive starters are sitting for this game.
Oh, really?
I think Roethlisberger has already been announced that he's not playing, so Mason Rudolph will be playing at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take your over here. I agree. I think Baker Mayfield could put up 42 on his own, but I'm just going to be a little different. I'm going to go under.
I think you should go over, sir, because that right there with the Steelers, I bet they're going to be sitting some of the defensive players too. And with the Browns having to win, they're going to be putting up a bunch of points. A bunch. So, but
I don't know. I've actually had pretty good luck with the over with unders. When I pick over, I generally lose. So
okay.
next game, I know nothing about. Dolphins Bills.
Right. I think I think the Dolphins are kind of in that same situation where
It-
I think they have
and
to
it-
win to guarantee. I could be wrong. They might have already locked it. I don't know.
and it could be the Dolphins and the Browns fighting for that seventh seed in the AFC. So
I know
mean,
Buffalo's looked great, and I don't know if their quarterback's starting or not. Can I get a cheat sheet? Do we know if he's going to start?
I don't know if Allen's playing this game.
All right, so I am going to be a cheater, and I'm going to look this up because this is important. This could determine whether I take home the Tootsie Roll or not this season. So I'm going to see if he's going to do this. And he may not play. If he doesn't play, I'm going to go in faith that he doesn't play. I'm picking Dolphins. If Josh plays, the Bills will win. But I'm going to say he doesn't play. I'm going to say the Dolphins take this one home because they also have to win.
So what's your pick?
Dolphins. The Big D. No, that's not the Big D.
Yeah, wrong place anyway.
My boys are the Big D.
I'm gonna go with the Bills.
All right.
I think Buffalo. Buffalo's just playing awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
They're putting up a
I
bunch of
think-
points.
I think they're potential Super Bowl contenders. I think they're the one team in the AFC that can compete with Kansas City. I think if Buffalo can make it to the AFC Championship game against Kansas City, I think they can beat Kansas City.
Ooh. Ooh.
If they lose and don't make it to the AFC title game, Kansas City goes to the Super Bowl.
All
I
right.
think this game's going over. There's no way they score less than 44.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm going over as well.
So-
All right. Next game.
So
Pencil my boys in for me. Just do it right now. Don't even have to.
the game that I'm not even going to watch, I don't care about because it's not going to matter. The winner is not even
Well, if
both teams.
your football
both-
team loses, then the winner of this game is the NFC East representative.
Yeah, but
That's just how it is.
just because I don't want to see Dallas win. Because if Washington does lose, I would rather see the Giants go to the playoffs than the Cowboys.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. So sweet of
Hey.
you.
Hey, I'm a winner, all right?
And I am going to pick over on this. I think they're both going to be putting up a bunch of points trying to get that spot. Do you know what time they play compared to what time Washington plays?
I think that's a noon game. Let me check. I do know Washington. The Washington Philly game got flexed to the Sunday night game.
Okay.
So,
So yeah.
so Washington Philly plays Sunday night at 7:20. Dallas plays. They got the noon game.
Oh yeah. So they're basically they're treating this as a playoff game. The winner,
Basically,
they have to win if they want to make the playoffs. So
Mhm.
they're going to put up a bunch of points.
yeah. I think this one's going over as well. I just can't. I think defenses forget to show up.
Yeah.
So I'll go and I'm gonna chalk you down football team for your pick on the next one.
Nope. The football team is going to get beat by the Eagles. Jalen wants to prove himself after kind of flopping last week, and the football team, they're just going to choke because they don't deserve to be in the playoffs, and they're going to choke. They had their fun. They beat the Steelers.
Alex Smith is back.
Oh man, the game manager is back.
But I do not know if our star running back is back. I have not heard. I don't know if McLaurin is playing either.
I'm sure if there's any question, I bet they'll all play.
Well,
they need the point. They need the productivity. So
Gibson, I think he was ruled out till wild card, no matter what, because he got turf toe a couple weeks back.
oh
And I think they said he'd missed like 4 to 5 weeks, and I think that was like 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I don't remember what was wrong with McLaurin. I never did hear. Over under, sir.
I think I'm going to go over as well. I think this game goes over.
It's late. It's late season. There's not.
Or
gonna
should
be
I go?
much
Should I
defense.
go under and give us the chance at a tie? Nah, I'll go over. Well, I guess there is a chance. We did a over under opposite in the Browns. So okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like to give us.
So
I like to give us the opportunity to tie and see what fate does. See if it happens.
my wife came up with a great idea for a tiebreaker her idea was for the winner loser. There's a restaurant we like to eat at Tulsa. I don't know if you've been there before.
I've been to Tulsa.
Downtown called,
Yeah.
Have you ate at Genius Ramen Bar?
I have eaten at Genius. Yeah, they have some.
They have
ramen.
they have a ramen bowl, a spicy ramen bowl.
Okay.
And you can pick the level of spice from 0 to 10 in your bowl of ramen.
Okay. And loser gets a 10?
Yeah, loser has to eat a 10. We double date with or me and you just go.
Yeah, we
can
do that.
Bring the wives.
Yeah, we can bring the wives. Yeah.
Set up a GoPro.
I like that idea. And that way
Yeah.
the loser gets extra humiliated because their wife knows how much of a loser they are. So
I mean, my wife already knows how much of a loser I am, but your wife doesn't know how much of a loser I am, so.
That's true. Not yet. I look forward to showing her. So, yeah. And did we determine, are we going to do Madden? Do I need to download this game? Is that going to be the tiebreaker? Or
Yes,
okay. I got to see if I'm going to have to start making space because I'm sure I don't have the space to download Madden on my Xbox.
I don't remember how much it takes to download.
We can just do
I'm
old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors.
We could.
Spoiler alert, I picked scissor.
By the way, I had a paper.
Oh, snap. All right. I hope you like some spicy noodles,
Heck yeah.
some roo-roos.
I'm not scared. So, for our YouTube viewers, here is our picks for the week. We'll see how it goes. Week 17 in the NFL. Next
Yeah.
week is playoffs, and I think we have a special picks for next week.
Yeah.
I will draft it up here this week. I will not be lazy.
All right. Excited.
I mean, if you want me to not be lazy,
Leave a comment
mes-
saying don't be lazy.
comment in this or find us on Twitter, the Pantless Pod 1.
Yep. Yep.
Just shoot us a message and be like, "Hey, Travis, don't be lazy.
Yeah.
Get that set up."
Yeah. You could check out our video description or our podcast description, and
Heck yeah! Hey,
we got a link to Discord, so you can jump in and talk to us there.
I'm pretty sure our personal Twitter accounts are on there too. Shoot me one, and I don't even know what my personal Twitter handle is, to be honest with you.
Mine's K. Austin Brown. It's pretty simple.
I'd have to look mine up. Hold on.
K. Austin Brown. But
So-
yes, so while you're looking that up, recap for our podcast listeners. We both got the Browns winning that game. I'd say they're going to go over 42. Travis says they go under 42.
Nobody's fielding offenses.
Yeah, we all. That's the only under this whole.
Yeah.
Out of all these picks, you don't think
Uh,
this game is going to go over 42.
No. I read an article this week about how this season in the NFL has had a record number of points scored. Everybody thought that without an off season, without OTAs and all that, and without training camps, that it'd be an off year for all the offenses, and it's been the opposite.
Yeah.
Record amount of yards, points,
Even
everything.
even with COVID, and
Yep.
so many people being out, they're still putting up points. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're actually talking about making permanent rules of having no OTAs, no training, very limited training camp, and axing preseason completely.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
And the way they did it for the COVID off season, that just be how it goes from now on. Just found that. If you wish to message me, the Cap'n 11.
Cap'n 11. CAPN 11.
11.
Yeah. But the next game, Travis has Buffalo over the Dolphins. I have Dolphins over Buffalo. We're both going over 44.5. Dallas, New York. I've got Dallas. Travis has New York. We are both going over 44.5. And Philly and Washington. Travis picks the football team. I'm going with the Eagles. And
Yeah.
we're both going over 43.5. So there is a chance that we will tie. And if we tie, the tiebreaker is a game of Madden, pending my Xbox being able to support that kind of action. And I'm already going to have a built-in excuse. My joystick drifts, so if I move into the tackle, that's why I lost. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I mean, there's also the option, so we don't hurt no feelings, because currently I have Madden 20, which still has the old branding of Washington. I'm pretty sure the 21 is, you can download a trial version of 21 that has the new team on it, and you can play up to 10 hours before it shuts you down, and you have to buy the game. We could both
Okay.
download 21,
Yeah.
do our tiebreaker, because you're obviously going to pick Philadelphia, and I'll play as the football team.
Sir.
I'm sorry, Dallas.
Sir.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. How dare you? Nobody
How'd you-
likes Philly.
Look, yeah, nobody likes Philly. They
No.
suck.
Yeah. Even people in Philly don't like Philly.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm gonna
Most
go
people
down
live
there.
in
I'm gonna take
most people that
balls.
live in Dallas like Houston Texans anyway.
Gross. That's a bold-faced lie. I've never seen a Houston shirt, and I'm usually good for a Dallas trip a year. So
Yeah, I don't ever go down there.
I'm kind of in the know I know the Dallas scene.
So that ends our NFL picks of the week, but I'm going to segue right in. And if anybody's interested, we are doing fantasy basketball right now. We're almost at the end of our first week with some people we know. We are also trying to kick off a fantasy hockey league where we're the only two losers that's joined the 6-team league. If anybody listening would like to join, Austin can put a link possibly
Yeah,
to that league.
that's a good idea.
We
I'll put
we
the
could-
link in our description.
Yes, he'll figure that out. I will also try to see if I can get a link posted on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
See if we can grab if anybody wants to play with us. Or we know zero
Yeah.
about hockey.
Yeah. You definitely have just as good a chance, probably better than
Yeah.
either of us. Because I only know 2 hockey players, and they've been both retired for decades. So
Yeah.
I literally couldn't name one person in the league today, and I haven't even looked to try to cheat for a game plan because I'm just like it doesn't even it's pointless.
No.
So if you were to like look up a roster of a hockey team and know who's starting on that hockey team, you already have an advantage in this league. It's going to be a small league, 6 teams, so there's only 4 available slots. I'd say jump in there. It'll be a good time. We'll have fun, and we'll razz each other just like we'll pretend we know what we're doing. We know we don't. So. Get in there, do it. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I'll probably be trying to start Russell Westbrook because it'll be going on simultaneously with our fantasy basketball. I'm like, why isn't Russ starting for the Ducks? Yeah. Ooh, the Mighty Ducks. We should watch the Mighty Ducks. We should have a Mighty Duck retro movie review sometime. Yes.
Hey, I mean,
that could be next week in
There you go.
honor of the hockey draft. Next week will be retro movie reviewing the Mighty Ducks, which I love.
that sounds like a great idea.
But,
So, speaking of movie review, I guess we could head straight into retro movie review.
yeah.
Retro movie review.
All right, Travis, you don't know what we're doing here, but
I have no idea.
I've got a good one.
All right,
You may or may not have seen it.
I've seen a few in my life, but
Yeah.
go for
This
it.
one, I'll just tell you, this one came out a little bit. You probably watched it as a kid, but when the movie came out, you were probably a little over it, a little too old. But who
Okay.
knows? We'll see. You're kind of a nerd. You might have been like me and watched it anyway.
Yeah.
The Rugrats movie.
Ooh, I have seen that one.
Ah, look at that. This says the Rugrats babies, intrepid explorers and stars of Nickelodeon's wildly popular animated series, are off on their first feature-length adventure with the birth of his new baby brother Dylan. Tommy Pickles knew things were about to change, but he never expected that being a big brother could be such an adventure. While attempting to return Little Dill to the Hopsicle, the Rugrats commander the Reptar wagon and inadvertently get lost in the forest. It's a rock-licking musical ride into a world beyond their backyards as the Rugrats encounter obstacles and some big surprises in their quest to get back home. So,
Show me that case one more time.
yeah, it's right here. The Rugrats movie. It's got them riding that Reptar thing that they commandeered.
Yeah, I'm having issues finding that.
Oh no,
It's wonderful.
you can't find this. It's a 1998 movie. Rated G, 79 minutes long. It's a Paramount Pictures Nickelodeon movie. Let's see if I can see any.
Trust me, I'm finding it.
You found it? Still no.
Okay.
Oh no! Don't tell me we're gonna have to do another movie, sir.
I should have set this one up ahead of time. I
I wanted to see you surprised.
am
And
surprised.
it's got a bonus short for, I don't know if you can see that, for Cat Dog. Little Cat Dog short
Man,
in there.
don't even get me excited about that.
Cat Dog, alone in the world
Cat
with a little
dog.
cat dog.
Cat dog.
Oh man,
Cat dog.
Cat Dog was my jam.
So I don't know if Metacritic has. So I'm finding that on Common Sense Media.
Mm-hmm.
Metacritic's not showing to have
Uh,
as in
can you give it like a? Does Rotten Tomatoes have it?
Rotten Tomatoes has it. There's a
Well,
Rotten Tomatoes score,
we'll just do Rotten
but I'm not finding.
Tomatoes. Metacritic, lame. I just lost my respect.
Metacritic had the second movie in Paris, but it didn't. It
Huh.
wasn't. Even when I tried to Google it, they didn't. So Rotten Tomatoes has a. I don't know anything about Rotten Tomatoes, so let's show my stupidity. The tomato meter,
Okay,
59%.
59.
So I guess that's out of 100. So
Hmm. And does Rotten Tomato have a user review as well, or do they
audience
just...
score of 50%.
Okay, so
So a 5.
the Tomatoes gave it a little bit better than the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
All right. Now the good part.
All right. Yeah, the
What does
funny part. Yeah.
what does Common Sense Media say about the Rugrats movie?
90s animated tale has some cartoon violence and peril.
Hmm.
All right.
What kind of peril? Kind
No educational value.
of none.
2 out of 5 on positive messages.
All right. All right.
So the movie addresses what it's like when a young child must get used to the arrival of a newborn sibling and how their relationship with their parents must change.
Yep. I went through that when I was a young one.
Nah, I didn't really care.
I was probably about Tommy's age when
See, I was
my baby brother was born.
7
Oh my goodness.
when my little brother was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd already been well established.
Yeah, I was already doing 7-year-old stuff. I already had a job.
Yeah.
I'd already been driving
Yeah.
for 3 years at that point.
Yeah. We do live in Oklahoma, so
Yeah.
it's just kind of our lifestyle here.
So
We got cars the other day. We've been on horses for a long time. It was pretty cool.
That's what I was talking about. I'd been driving horses. We didn't have cars.
Yeah.
By 7, I was already in my own teepee at that point.
Yeah. We were having to whittle teepees at 7.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
what you do to teepees? You whittle them? I don't know.
I don't
Okay. All right. What else we got? Violence, or what's next?
Positive role models and representations
Yeah.
not present.
Whoa, Tommy is not a positive role model.
Characters too over the top and exaggerated to be seen as positive role models.
Okay, that's reasonable. I understand.
Violence and scariness.
They can't even
3
pronounce
out of 5.
hospital. How's that positive? Hopsicle.
Violence and scariness, 3 out of 5.
Ooh, I guess Reptar's
Cartoon
kind of
violence
scary.
and peril. The kids ride their Raptar wagon recklessly down a hill on a road, get lost in the woods, fall off a cliff and into water. A plane crashes. A dog drags one of the characters through the woods in search of missing kids. The kids must face off against monkeys and wolves. Watch out for the monkeys, kids.
Yeah. How scary. Monkeys? Where were they that they had monkeys? I don't remember. Or was that like did they come off of a train or something? I don't know. It's been too long.
Sexy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like Austin. We'll just call this the Austin.
The Austin meter.
Yeah. 2 out of 5.
Shut up! Please tell me no. That's
During a
oh,
You ready for this?
Oh, I'm scared.
During a musical sequence in a maternity ward, a baby looks down and exclaims, "That's what that thing looks like."
Oh my gosh. No, my goodness.
That
And
was good.
that's it? That gave it a 2?
Yeah, gave it a 1.
Oh, I think you said it was a 2
A
out of
one,
5.
a 1 out of 5.
A 1 out of 5. Okay, okay. Wow.
Language, 2 out of 5.
Oh my goodness.
Some iffy humor, including a scene in which characters are trying to determine whether their baby is a boy or a girl. One of the moms saying, "Born under Venus, look for a blank," and is interpreted scenes of babies peeing rainbows, jokes centered on defecation and flatulence.
Of course there is. They're babies. That's what they do.
Hey, if that
Defecate and
born,
flatulate.
if that baby's born under Venus, look for
I don't know. I don't know how that. I've never heard that saying. How does it go? Born
hose
under.
on his left foot. I don't really know.
Yeah. The baby's born under Venus. See if it's got extra Venus. I don't know. We'll just move on. Go on. What else is
Consumerism.
there? Ooh, yeah.
This is where the site just cracks me the hell up. All right, Austin.
Okay. What do you got?
Consumerism. Two out of 5. Consumerism.
Okay.
You ready for this explanation?
I'm ready.
Based on a popular franchise.
Wow. Based on a popular franchise, it just gets a 2. That is ridiculous. I mean, didn't the Ninja Turtles, they had something very similar to that.
Yeah.
Like, the movie didn't have any consumerism, but it was like, it spun off a lot of action figures or something. It's like, okay.
Drinking, drugs, and smoking is not present. There's not even anything to read on that one.
Good. Good.
Born under Venus.
Born under Venus.
Maybe that should be the name of this episode.
I like it. I like it. It will be the name of the episode, Born Under Venus.
Episode 7. Born under Venus.
Episode 8, sir. Episode 8.
You know, hey,
We can't.
Okay.
Episode 7 was titled The Boss. So,
oh, was it?
yeah. I don't think I title them in YouTube. I only title the podcast for some reason. Just probably start
okay.
titling the YouTubes.
Yeah. We need to come up with.
Yeah.
Comment below if you'd like us to come up with a better thumbnail other than these boring ones. I need to work on that.
Yeah. Get us a good thumbnail. Let's get together for a photo shoot.
We need to.
Yeah.
We need yes.
Maybe when
So-
we go to Jinya, we'll take some kind of picture of the loser sucking ramen and the other one laughing right in their face. That sounds great.
Not a bad idea.
Or us throwing down some Japanese whiskeys, some J-dubs.
Man, I can throw down some sake, I tell you.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that life.
Yeah. Does that do it for our retro movie review?
That's gonna do it for that.
All right. Good deal. So,
Throw down.
now we got next week's retro movie review. But if you guys want us to review a movie, let us know. Message us. We will review it. It will happen. Even if we have another movie in mind, we'll review 2. We've done it before. We're not scared. So, communication is key. I like it. What else do you got
Alright.
for me, sir? Did you play any more of your trolley game? Your murderous
I have
trolley?
not.
Oh, you
We
didn't.
did not, but my brother came over. It was New Year's Eve, and we played some more Betrayal in the House on the Hill, Scooby-Doo edition.
Yeah, I finally got to play that too.
Okay, so you played that one?
Yep. Yeah, we played one story.
Hey, this could be a new part of the episode. Board game review.
Mhm.
So, who won your your one
The
playthrough.
Heroes one.
Really, we've played 2 versions, and the villain has got away with it both times.
Really?
The two that we've done were very broken in the way that you couldn't beat the villain.
Yeah.
My brother played the villain, and we had to the objective was to stun the villain. We had to stun him 4 times. He had escape tokens.
Oh, we did the same one where they were the robot and they had the Stacy, the partner.
No, he was the ghostly gondolier,
Ooh.
and he had to go find 4 pieces of treasure. That was the medallion, and he had to put them together.
Okay.
And every time he got one medallion, it made him stronger. It gave him bonus rolls. And he was
Wow.
able to roll like 5 or 6 dice on a might roll and add +1 for every treasure he had. And he was rolling like 8s and 9s and then adding treasure onto it. And we had to might roll better than him to stun him.
Gotcha.
But we could find pizza on the map, and it would add +2 to our roll, and you could add up to like 4 pieces of pizza. But even with those, we were able to stun him twice. I just kept getting. I was Fred, and I'd go up to him and like attack him, even with my pizza, and he'd roll up 15.
Jeez. Yeah.
And just knock me out in one hit because all your stats are super low in that game.
Yeah. So we got pretty, I guess I say pretty fortunate or unfortunate, however you want to look at it. But we had it was just 4 of us playing, and the person to my left was the first player to move. And the haunt started before it even became my turn. And then
On the first,
yeah,
literally, it didn't go around the table once.
Yeah, the first person moved. They found a room. It was a haunt card. Second person found a haunt card. Third person found a haunt card and started the haunt with their roll. And then the person to her right was the villain, and so then the person to my right got to move first. So even though I was the 4th person, I didn't move until the 5th move. And so the villain really didn't have very far to go, and then we got really fortunate on our attack rolls. We had they had escape tokens, so we had to stun them more. You know, they got to escape a few times, and
so how did
they
you
only
guys
beat us
decide?
once.
How did you guys decide who was the villain?
We just asked, does anybody want to be the villain? And,
Yeah, okay. See, because this game is way different than the base game.
yeah.
We might start whoever. We might make the rule that whoever rolls and starts the haunt, you're the villain.
Yeah. So every time you've done it, you've had to ask who wants to be the villain, or
the first time we played it, it was with I played with my wife, my dad, and 2 of my kids, and I was the only one that had ever played Betrayal before. So I just default. I'm like, you know what? I played this. I'll be the villain.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and was the villain. We went ahead and did you guys learn it together, or did somebody leave the room?
We learned it together.
Okay.
Yeah, because we played with, it was my wife and both of our kids, so it was a similar situation. My wife had played Betrayal, but she only played it once, so she was still like, I don't know if I know how to. But
So, and then the first time we played it, I didn't realize that you could just, because you had the inside and the outside, I kept trying to figure out how to get to the outside, and I didn't realize that you could just step through the door.
yeah,
It's like the upstairs in the main game.
Yeah.
So the first time we played it, we maxed out the inside. We ran out of cards.
you're supposed to start outside. Did you know that? You're supposed to start outside in the mystery machine.
I thought I read in the rules that you started inside the inside.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because they're one space apart.
Right.
So in in the second game, I just jumped straight outside and started exploring it. We split 3 and 2. 3 of them went inside, and 3 of us stayed outside. And
Yeah.
my brother was my brother's like, oh, I'll do this. We played another game that night. I can't remember the name. It was a game my brother got for Christmas from his girlfriend. It was a weird space battles game.
Board game?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
It was a fun one. I'll have to get the name from him. It was pretty fun. I got destroyed, and his girlfriend won within I think I got to go 3 moves. It made it 3 times around the table, and his girlfriend just annihilated us. I lost 3 of my planets just right off the bat.
How many planets did you get?
You start with 5.
Okay.
And I think she drew the card to attack one of my planets, and she was already one occupation from winning. And because you don't pick who you attack every round, you draw from a destiny deck, and it gives you a color. And she drew my color, and you have your own planets. I'm gonna have to get the name of this game because I think it'd be fun to play on a game night.
Yeah.
You have to occupy 5 foreign planets, and you win.
Okay.
So she was already occupying 4, and every time you attack, you can add the attacking fleet or the attacking race can ask anybody else playing, "Hey, would you help me attack this planet?" And then they can ask you can ask however many people you want. There's no limit.
And then everybody hates you, so they all attacked you.
Yeah, because I'd been attacking everybody. I'd been a idiot and
So there's a little social aspect to the game.
a little bit. And then whoever's left, the defender can be like, "Hey, would you like to help me out with this?" Well, I think my brother and my daughter chose to attack, and my wife was like, "Yeah, I'm not helping you." I'm like, "Fine then." And I only had there was no way I was winning it, and I'm like, "You guys realize this game's over because I can't win this fight. You guys have me outnumbered." And yeah, she won it. And the game was over.
Goodness. That's funny.
I can't remember the name of that game. Let me message him real quick. I doubt he's lame and he's
Is it
already asleep.
Spaceballs the game?
Yes.
And who had the biggest Schwartz?
I'm pretty sure his girlfriend.
His girlfriend. Yeah. It's a great movie. I think, do I own that movie? I don't know. Probably not. We went through a movie purge a while back and got rid of a bunch of movies. Made me sad.
I was that movie made me so mad because I bought that one on DVD, and the next week the special edition 25th anniversary or 35th anniversary released
Oh.
a week after I bought it. I'm like, God dang it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wanting to try to get some people together to play another game of Trial by Trolley. I think that's a really fun game.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about murder and death.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been we're overdue for a game night.
It cracked me up because we were supposed to play the week before Christmas.
Yeah.
And that night or that morning, I think all 4 of us forgot that we were doing game night that night.
Yeah, and then somebody said it, and then Mark was
Gert
like,
was
I might have COVID, so.
Yeah, Gert was like, "Hey, we gaming tonight?" And he's like, "Oh, dang it." By the way, just in case anybody wants to know, I've been playing with this stress ball all night.
Yeah. Do you feel relaxed?
I don't know. I just throw it around. It really makes a good plop on my desk because it's got dough inside.
Here, you should throw it to me. Throw it to me. Okay. You didn't move me to the right side of the screen, did you? Dadgummit, Travis. You know you're supposed to move me.
All right, ready?
Let's do this right now. Oh, man. I wish I had one of those, because then that would have been so
Dang it, now-
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's fine. But, yeah.
But now I threw it to you. Now I can't get it back.
That happens.
Yeah.
When you get with our peeps, I don't know. I might need a rest weekend. Had a couple busy weekends. I might need a weekend to calm down.
Man, I'm really hopeful we can get back on schedule. These holidays have been really throwing me off.
Yeah.
You know, I have not worked. I did not work a full 5-day week in the month of December.
That's nice. I know
Yeah,
it's gonna be
with
tough. It's gonna be tough going back and working 5 days. It's
Yeah, because we had the sickness scare where I missed a Thursday, Friday, Monday,
mhm.
first 2 weeks, and then Christmas and New Year's. I might have to take this coming Friday off just to keep my streak alive.
Please don't do that.
What?
You can take Thursday off. Fridays are a little rough.
No, why would I want to take a Thursday?
I don't know. Just because.
Then I'd have to come back I'd have to miss 2 days at that point.
Or take Monday off. Just don't come
No,
to work Monday.
I don't get paid holiday pay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh gosh, now I'm scared.
People
I gotta
forget
get to
that.
work.
People forget that's a policy.
Yeah.
And I'm all about the monies. Hey, speaking of monies, did you get your stimulus check?
Not yet.
I heard it should be in the mail. Or how?
I know some people are getting theirs, and mine's going to be direct deposited.
Okay, because it goes wherever your taxes direct deposit to.
And you've got a bunch of kids, so you're getting like $20,000 or something because it's $600 a person, and you got like 40 kids. So,
sir, 4,200.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's 600 per person in the household, and we're a household of 7.
Golly, that is crazy.
Yeah, this is the only time that they're actually worth something.
You're like, yeah, we'll keep them a little while longer, I guess. Keep them until COVID's gone, because you never know. You might get that $2,000 per person, and you guys will get 14 G's.
I heard that was supposed to. I heard they were wanting to give us more, and I guess they can only get it approved for 6.
Yeah.
No, I might be able to convince the wife to let me spend a couple hundo on my PC to get it going a little better.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because I think most of it's going into savings. We're not going to spend hardly any of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be wise. Gotta be wise.
But my computer tower down here needs some love.
Yeah. I need to do something with my computer too.
Maybe you need to use yours and just buy a new one.
I probably do.
I mean, I could steer you wrong on which one you could get. I mean, right. I can steer you in the right way.
I can go the wrong way. Be like, get me a. I don't know what bad computers are. What's a bad computer? I don't even know.
What you have?
I mean, mine's just old. It's old and overused. It's almost out of space. I've got a terabyte, and I'm at like 980 gigs.
You know what you don't do is what you did do. Don't get an all-in-one.
Oh, don't get an all-in-one.
Don't get an all-in-one.
I like the all-in-one. It's not that bad.
I've heard so many bad things about them, and I'm a person that likes to like my tower.
Yeah.
I bought a. It's not the best out there, but it was a pre-built, refurbished from the Wally Mart online, and it's got a good base, but it needs some stuff added to it. So I paid not much for it, and it's upgradable. And I need to do some upgrades to it.
That is that is a positive for towers is you can upgrade them pretty easily.
what size monitor does your all-in-one run? What size screen? Do you know?
I think it's a 17-inch
Oof.
or 21. It
That's
might be 21 actually.
That's like laptop size. A little bit bigger. I'm running a 32-inch screen on mine.
Yeah, it's definitely not that big. It's definitely not that big.
I've actually got a 30. I'm running a 32 and a 19. I'm running dual monitor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you've got me. You're right. I probably should go that route. I should.
I mean, you could spend well under your stimulus money. You wouldn't have to spend the full $6 to get a good pace.
Yeah, it's all about that base. Hashtag Megan Trainer.
Oh yeah.
No trouble.
So, you got anything else for us tonight, Austin?
I don't think so. A little product review before we go. This thing, do you know what this is?
Whoa! Whoa!
If you ever want to play hide the sausage with your dog, that's what this is for. And it takes them a while to figure it out. You shove it in there and kind of wiggle around, let them see it, and then they'll go to town trying to get that out. So.
Well, this is the episode that we mark not for kids and edit this section out because I'm not sure exactly.
It does kind of look like something that would not be a toy for a dog, but it's a dog toy. It is.
Most of the time I play that game, it's not with the dog. All right.
Whoa. Let's end this now before it gets sideways. All right, peeps. Find us on any of your podcast platforms. Find us on YouTube. Check out our description. You can look us up on Twitter. You can look us up on Discord. We got all that information in our description.
Hey, it's going to be a good year, Austin.
It's going to be a great year. We got a couple weeks to go before we try our live stream.
Hey, yeah. We tested it out. I failed miserably because I forgot to turn it completely off. And
you failed, but you succeeded. You know it works. So to me, that's a success.
It does work. It wasn't the greatest of tests because I don't know where this guy went. So I
was watching football.
Discord.
OU was dominating Florida, and I was just thoroughly enjoying it.
Speaking of college football, did you see the epic boxing fight that happened at the end of the TU game?
I did. That was crazy. Well, I didn't catch the game, and I'm kind of glad because I saw that they lost, and I would have been just so angry because I love Tulsa and I hate the SEC. And the fact that we had the chance.
I missed all of it until my dad was like, "Hey, did you see the big brawl that happened at the end of the TU game?" I'm like, no, and I pulled it up, and I'm like, "Oh, wow, people are losing scholarships over this."
Well, yeah, I saw that one Mississippi State guy just stomped on that TU player. Like he was laying on the ground, he's ran over there and stomped on his face. Like,
if I'm not mistaken,
brutal.
Number 7 for TU, that's our star defensive end, and he got his helmet ripped off by one Mississippi State player that wasn't even in full pads. He just had the uniform on and like a scarf. That guy ripped off TU's helmet, and I threw a punch, and then the TU guy just laid him out.
Nice.
Put him on his back, and then ran off. like Tulsa.
They deserved it.
So, but yeah. So, in 2 weeks, we'll be live streaming. Yep. So, if you watch us on one of the audio only, come find us on YouTube Friday night, around 8:30ish. We'll throw out some social medias to let everybody know what's going on. To come check our shenanigans out live.
Yeah.
And watch us fail miserably.
It'll be a good time.
But there'll still be a recorded episode. We'll all still go out on our normal areas for that episode. Yeah. We're just going to try to live stream during the recording. So, should be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a good time.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yep, next Monday.
Ooh, guests, yes. Yes.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.